What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Manager 2022 series with Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. So we have got the 2023 season or 2022-23 season updates, and we started all right to the season. Just to give a bit of a throwback to that, we're just going to go through at our own pace now, recording and just playing each game, as I described in the last episode, to get the feel of the new season and, just see how it all plays out together and have it documented through this series. But then after the West Ham game, it wasn't just a 2-0, but we played some really good football in that. We didn't back that up. There were 2 away games, so I'm very intrigued what happens here against Leicester. Leicester's got some quality, but the fact another home game, I wonder if we play some flowing football again. Let's find out. And you would see here our conditions don't look very good, do they? So we're going to have to make some rotations. Maybe it won't be as straightforward. Don't forget as well with Alex Myton, he's on the way back, 5 days, 3 weeks. He's still going to be missing the following games, just to remind you of his injury. And I think, that's what we're going to go in with. You'll see the changes we made. Drago, who we've used him a lot. Maybe, we'll make a switch there. I did touch on, they're very similar players in terms of the attributes, ability. But you'll see we haven't given him a go yet, so we'll see how Layi goes. I like his versatility as well. So, but he doesn't strike. He's not Premier League quality. Like, we can judge that pretty quickly off attributes. But we're managing what we have in our squad, and just hopefully, our system is there, and our players can perform. Let's find out. Okay, how are we gonna? Do we switch something up, or is it just tried and true, and we just go with Nicholas? I guess he's playing his first game of the season. I have faith in you. That's not really. We'll take that. Graben's reacted positively, and we haven't even talked about attackers yet. That can, stem from other leaders. So I like that. But anyway, let's see how we do. See what Leicester's rolling with. They've got Vardy on top, Maddison, Albrighton, Barnes. Yes, it's a pretty strong team, and obviously attackers that can cause troubles. There we go. We're going to skip. And even, Tielemans and Didi, that's a nice pairing. In that central defensive mid type area. Oh. And then Maddison, creativity, a bit more advanced. It's a nice little setup for Leicester. Leicester's a good team to manage. They've got some players, they'll be locked in their position, but then, you've got some others to work on. That, personally, is the kind of team I like to do a save with. Barnes. And then the challenge is a team where where we're at right now, we probably almost need to replace everyone apart from Brennan Johnson, who's rested today, just off, who's Premier League quality. We don't have a lot of those. That's generally the challenge after a promotion. So that's not a shock. See, we don't, watching this first season here, for your guys' perspective, we're not, if we can get, a select amount of victories, that'll be enough to stay up. And that's the bare minimum, or we don't need more than that for this first season. So, just pick up wins and pick up points where we can is going to be really it. Not trying to go too hard. If we get a loss, we take it and move on. Don't mull over it too much unless we go on a crazy poor run of form. Was that caught offside? Can it go our way? I feel like it's not going to. It is. That's I feel it's super close, man. Well, I've seen a lot more closer than that called than not called. But, okay. That was good defending in the end. Even that again. That looked offside. Okay, nothing's going to be called. So in the end, it doesn't really matter, man. It doesn't really matter the previous one was offside. Look, not the greatest replay to see it, but probably was just on. But he gets tapping in the end. He couldn't convert on the first attempt. Okay, here we might see a bit. You give that on. So that was really well timed by the ball and then his run. But he was lucky. It went close. But yeah, like I said, with the Madisons and the Vardys, Tielemans, that's okay. They got Tielemans deep line playmaker, so yeah, in a creative role. So that's a lot. And then Ndidi to be winning the ball, that defense. Because I'm going to have so many moments of just simply comparing the team. Look at that 11 and look at that 11 and say, yeah, far. This is going to be a hard season. Like, seriously. We somehow did what we did against West Ham. Like, man, this is going to be real tough. We're going to need some overachieving tactics. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, we got to work something out. Because in the end, that's as simple as it is. And we've had to rotate a bit today because of Titus. So, this is going to be a tough season. Real tough season. And we couldn't really make many, our one signing was a free transfer in Ben Foster. Homepage, there we are. And I mean, not much to play with. That's one maybe average Premier League signing if you can work your scouting right. Like, yeah, we don't really have budget. Just to give you the idea, if you might think, yeah, could have made better signing. we don't have a lot to work with. Come on. And because of what this save is intended to be, I didn't want to get rid of too many players that could be... We don't know what they're going to do in the window anyway, so few players could be sold and different ones coming in for sure, but anyway. We got to survive this year, get a budget for next season, but for right now, we need to pick up points where we can. Oh, man. So right now, I'm wondering, we have, just so you know, the number 2 is a 4-2-3-1. I've used it in other saves, but I'm trying to be a bit different, do something a bit different. So I'm trying to settle which one, has shown the best signs for me early. That's the thing, we are very, very early, so might switch around here. Obviously, Colback dropped there. Switch those two. Silva to come off. You got Taylor, DaCosta, Surridge. How's he looking? Yeah, you see my reaction. He's just championship. Like, that I'm going to mention so many times, but you look at Lyle Taylor as well. Man, it's hard to delineate a difference. Graben, come off because he's getting tired, wasting opportunities. Come on. And see, Lolly can go from playing out wide to through the middle. At least he's accomplished there. Saying that, we have an international break. So, Brennan Johnson, come on. The star boy. You know it's desperate when you're relying on a youngster. All right. But see, only a goal down. If we can sneak a point, I'll tell you what, the 3 points that we got against West Ham, that's not one we would have expected. But, all right. And we'll go demand more. Demand more as well. But, yeah, you see, we just got to be lucky. We got to hope for games like this, actually, but take one of these 3 on target. These type of games, we need to sneak a goal and, pluck some points from. All right. Come on. The set piece. The set piece magic. I tell you what, Brennan Johnson. We just brought him on. And that's not the avenue I would have expected him to score from. I thought he'll be help create a chance for us in open play, not from a set piece. As I just said, if we get a draw from now, this is a win. Well, it's not a win. It's not 3 points, but any fixture we're picking up, it's a 1 point or 3 point is valuable. Picking up point, we need wins, no doubt. We made all our changes. Let's just be a little bit more direct. Go through the middle. Yeah. But hey, even if it ends like this, off these stats, don't say too much. But if we just said to go more direct and less passing at the back. And it's more passing to the opponents. I didn't click that instruction. I didn't press that instruction, you place your bets, man. Place your bets. What I call them. I just got frustrated. It's annoying. I didn't click the instruction to give it to the opponents when we were about to sneak a draw, man. Justin, a defender. What's it? Okay. 5 finishing? 5 finishing, man, from a defender. I'm just, like, that's annoying. Unless we sneak it. Can we sneak it back from the game realizing we shouldn't be getting something from this game? Good. Can't even win a tackle when we're in possession. I tell you what, because the numbers don't calculate. That tackling attribute versus Vardy is not going to win. I tell you, this season, like, we're going to have to do something magical just to stay up. Seriously. It's going to be so... Don't tell me we'll get something our way. Like, look into the intricate details. Both things there. I tell you what, offside doesn't really matter now anyway. We're not going to be going desperate. Especially if it's credited a goal. Yeah, no chance. It's going to be too... Like, that pass there... How? Who was that to, mate? Seriously. It's going to be a real tough... It's going to be a real tough season. Both fullbacks are absolute trash. They probably won't play in the next couple games. I told you. I said, it clearly doesn't look like a Premier League quality player, and we have too many of those. Brennan Johnson came on, did his thing. It's going to be real tough just to avoid getting relegated, unfortunately. Because we hadn't got the Premier League money. We've just been, it's a championship team put into the Premier League. It's going to be really hard. Tell you what. And we don't even take much out of, like, say, Arsenal dropping points, Liverpool. We're not looking at the top half of the table. So, as I said, for the time being, there's a couple teams with 2 games played below us, but you can hold on to a win 3-4 games. So, I think we've got to try and... Well, that puts pressure... What's our next fixture? That was Southampton, wasn't it? But then after that, Crystal Palace, Brighton... I want to at least win one of those. If we can't against Southampton, it's away. Maybe try and get a draw. But, yeah. That's got to be our actual goal. That doesn't sound like a great thing. But we got to target probably 14th, 15th. Because, again, just judging off our quality. And we can't get a proper media prediction. Normally it does update. But I think it's still transfixed on the championship. Because normally that does update regardless. Like when you make transfers and that for your own team, if you're doing a normal save. But anyway, we won't mess around too much. We'll just hop until, 2 weeks later, fortnight, 14 days away, and just see, what we'll be able to do. Unless there's like a random injury or something popping up, we'll update you guys at that. But Southampton started well as well. well as well. We need to find another win. And this is a pure example as well, because I feel like when you don't win games in FM, you feel like, oh, you're blaming the game and all that type of thing. But literally, wage is a really good indication as well. 325k, then Fulham, the next 550k. Like the next step up, regardless of, like, comparing to the other teams in the league. Just, it puts things in perspective. Like, we should make, oh my gosh, we should make good money. That's the benefit. If we can magically stay up, like, expenditure, like, look at that, last month, 1.3, income, last month. Oh, we'll see the totals. Yeah, last month 13 mil coming in. Expenditure, we could make some money. Like, I'm excited just to track that. I always love to see that, but... Even more so with this. Like, look at this so far. This is going to be mad. We're making insane money. Oh, wait. Back progress. Who's got an injured back? No, what? Oh, it's Finn back. His name is... I was going to say, that was weird, weirdly worded. I've never seen an injury update, but that's his name. Okay. I thought we were going to get an update on someone's back injury. All right, big occasion. Every game is. Like, every game is. Okay. If things don't go well... Oh, my God, yeah. Drop some players. Cafu. I haven't looked at this guy too much. Obviously, big name. He's 28 years old. He's not bad. He might get a gig. He might get a run through, like, the midfielders. But that's almost one of our strongest areas. Panzo comes back in. Ianu, yeah. Brennan Johnson has to start. And we might need to get him on his best. You got Silva, Lolly. Yeah, this setup is it. Also, we've got McKenna, who's another centre-back. But, I wish we had a key player in another area. He makes the bench at least. We're not going to use the keeper, but yeah. I think he could strengthen the team. He would strengthen the team, but yeah, I'm not sure he's better than one of our others. They're probably similar levels, so interesting. Obviously, then you question, 5 at the back, but at least could be worth of healthy rotations at centre-back. So, yeah, we can work that out, but let's get into it against Southampton. We need to show everyone what we're all about. Again, there's always one nervous boy, man. Nah. All right, can we go by individuals? Because he counts already spoken to the midfielders. All right. Have faith in you, Graben. Let's focus on the guys that are motivated. Sloppy. This could be a very, very hard season. My God. See, how this is playing out is not bad for us. Keep it low. Low chances. Ward-Prowse as well. He's a good set-piece taker. Oh. And block those. That could have been a real chance. But we're not creating. That's the... But how did we do it against West Ham with this literal same formation? So that's made me raise my expectations. Like, how did we do that? That's the only thing that's bugging me, you could say. Even they're switching up. They're rotating a bit because maybe it's how this individual game's playing. I'm just going to say fire up a bit. We need to see something. I did say we would give Cafu a chance. Oyeda, yeah, he's probably the one. Can we switch up a role maybe? Go Mezzala. What are we going to do? Love Taylor. Only one up front right now. Graben. He's still pretty, his condition's pretty good. Joe Lolly out. Yeah, maybe Taylor on that side. He's weak on his left foot. So maybe, I'll go personalize. Just do, winger. I was thinking one of the forward type roles, but nah, don't complicate. Don't complicate it. We've kept it even possession-wise. Come on. Call back. Those are the chances. Set piece. That's why I knew. If you've noticed, we've been good from set pieces. It's one thing. Cafu! Why did I disregard this guy? Don't call it offside. You better not. That felt legit. Yes! That's why. I'm like, why are you calling that? Sure. Cafu. Where did he come from? That's what Southampton will be saying. And then, not the best keeping. Caballero. Well, look at that again. Taylor. Yeah, quite easily. That was poor defending there, actually, by them. And yeah, see what he did there? He just ran near post and then played it through. Played it through the gap. Okay. See, this is where... Oh, my God, it's so crucial. So crucial. The change you make here, if you make any... Oh, who's it going to be? Johnson's looking real tired. Maybe this is where we bring Silver on. Yeah, just for a fresh legs case. Like I said, We need to pull wins in games like where, man, even the comparison, maybe less so than the previous game, like compare Leicester than Southampton, but Southampton, a team in pretty good form. We're closer to Southampton, even though we're still, worse than them. We saw the wage comparison. Come on. This is where we struggle, though. Errors. You gotta maintain. But at the same time, which way? Do you go long, give it back to them? Try and pass short, give it back to them. Far out, man. Che Adams. How are you supposed to get a win? You get yourself in a position, but we can't maintain possession either way. Seriously, how, man, FM? We're against the odds. We get ourselves in a winning position, and we're just too low, like, in comparison. So they're gonna get goals. The calculation is gonna be for them to get goals. Like, again, they might get another one. This was supposed to be a win we snuck. We can still, but when we... It's going to be so hard. Like, when we go like that... No one's there. We might lose it late. No way. This is going to be so undeserved, man. A draw, just. But I feel we'll be hard done by. We had it so late. And now it's Yates. Yeah. Really, they're pushing. They are really pushing for a goal. You're wondering if he's meaning FM or Southampton. Maybe a mix of both. They're pushing for them. Come on. We need someone to push for us. Come on. Come on. Taylor. Get lost. That had to be a goal, man. You look at the stats and you say we pulled the draw from the death. But, man, that could have been another goal for us. Hey, we'll take whatever points we can. Very satisfied. Nobody gave us a chance. We got to, as I said, we take the points we get. But I feel for two occasions, the goal we conceded and that we didn't score late, we could have got 3 points there. But we can't have a disappointing feeling when literally we've got points in a game. We're taking that, and away let alone. So, yeah. And a team that started well. So, yeah, pick up points to just hold us. Some teams still need their fourth game. So if we hold maybe 14th and above, we'll be okay. But, if that was 2 extra points, we would have been sitting in the bunch with 6. So, that was a real chance, man. Because I'm going to keep living off the positive of our wages being so low this season. If we can manage to stay up, money's going to be coming in. Yeah, the money will be coming in. Like, as I said, we're just going to keep being updated on that. Yeah. It's going to be insane. Insane profit, insane money. Will you look at that? We just need to stay up, man. What do you reckon? Get your early predictions in. What do you think our overall balance could be next season? And then we would really... I wouldn't be shocked if that works to 100 million. And then say if we have a portion of that, like 60 or 70 million, I don't know if we're going to be given that in our budget. It's going to be real intriguing. But we're making a lot of money. So we're going to leave it there for now. And it's a point. As much it was so close to 3 points. I'm going to try and win 2 because they're Crystal Palace and Brighton. They're 2. They're 2 of our level. Well, that we're closest to anyway. Again, they're 2 probably still better than us. But Palace, 19th, and Brighton, they're 2 of the worst teams. And Brighton's away, but we beat West Ham. So even though that was at home, but yeah, I don't know. I want to try and win the next 2 games. Do you reckon we can? We want to get at least 1. And considering where we are in the table right now, and then the following will be Liverpool and Tottenham, so probably take losses there. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. But leave a thumbs up, get a comment in. Let us know how you think I'm doing so far, considering, our team's quality compared to the rest. So, yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.